Hmm. Let's just see if I'm showing up here on the live feed. Oh, that doesn't look good. It looks like it's kind of jerked up a little bit, goofed up. Okay, very good. Well, I'm going to play, whether anybody's here or not. Rock Ballad number 1. Let's see what that is. Enter in that. I have no idea. It says it's in A minor. Ah, okay. What do I have on the camera here? Why is it so fuzzy down here? Huh. Do some of this. I'll never get there. I will never get there. What am I doing? Oh, I grow weary. But, you know, it's not a bad soul ballad. What is that? Let's see what that is. Nobody's here. I can get away with, I can do anything I want. It's in G. It's a B. D. Down to C. G, A, and D. Well, you can only go so long with these little tidbits of. Are they both the same? Yes, they are. What would that be? Latin Rock 1. This is in G. How about A? A minor. Yeah, excuse me. Is there any way to tell if there's... Oh, right on. It shows 0 viewers. Very good. Very good. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, somebody's here. Well, hey, whoever you may be, welcome. Edwin, how are you? I'm just I'm messing around with my E-band here, and I thought, let's just try some. It's 1 a.m. Figured let's give it a shot here. So I'm just different sort of backing tracks. I am doing very good. I made a purchase today. I went to Guitar Center and they had a deal that was too good to pass on. So it's a PRS SE custom semi, and they had it for $869, and the new versions made in Indonesia are $829 at Sweetwater. So I got them to price match, and then the manager came by and said, "Well, if you spend $1,000, you get 200 off." So I bought a little Fender practice amp and a bunch of other junk cords and stuff. Got up to 1,000, and then they took 200 off. So I got the guitar, the amp, some cords, and a couple of adapters for about 800. So I think I did pretty good. So, and I've been eyeballing this model for way too long. long time. Does my voice sound okay, or am I too loud? Or I'm trying to remember where you're from. I want to say somewhere back Midwest or back east. Okay, well that's good to know. So the voice is okay. South Carolina. Wow. And you're either just waking up or haven't gone to bed yet or something. Wow. So it's like 4:15 back there. And we move the clocks ahead an hour here in a little bit. I've already moved mine. I have a new computer and it gives me notifications. Uh, I do not know how to shut those notifications. I like them on my old computer. They're not. This one makes a ding. About to make coffee. Yeah, I actually. So it's one breakfast time here, and I don't know what I was thinking. I laid down and took a nap for like 3 hours this afternoon, just zonked out. So I'm up for the long haul, I think. And then when I woke up, I of course ended up having a cup of coffee. So I don't know what I was thinking there. No. Uh-oh. Tell me how this sounds. If this is too loud, or I'm hoping I have something in the camera system. When I make videos using a regular camera, it has a built-in compressor. So when I hit a really sharp note, it clamps it down, makes my ear bleed, but it clamps it down on the video, so it's not too bad. So I'm going to play a little bit here. I don't know. It sounds good. It's washing out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to learn more on. I've tried every type of live streaming thing. OBS just killed me. So I see we have a second watcher here. Whoever you are, feel free to come in and talk. Yeah, get some coffee. Uh-oh. That's not the one I was thinking of. Stone rock. Let's see what that is. Holy moly. So this E-band has all sorts of backing tracks. They're like 10 seconds long. That one's a little over halfway done, and it's at 6 seconds. So yeah, and Sometimes I play along and I wait for it for the turnaround. There is no turnaround. It's just two chords. It's half the song, but it's fun and it offers a lot of a lot of practice options, including metal. Lots of metal stuff in there, and I know nothing about metal. A lot of soul stuff, a lot of classic pop. Well, this one scares me when it gets into jazzy stuff, but you lost here. Anyway, I don't know if you've ever seen one of those. They're really, and you can make, if you make your own backing tracks, you can just put them on a little thumb drive and put them in there like WAV files or MP3 files. But I keep hoping they will update it and put some of the I don't know, some of the Katana and Wazacraft stuff in. I hit 100 subscribers tonight, so, and I want to thank you. You were a part of that, and somehow I don't know what happened. I looked like yesterday or the day before, and I was at 83, and I thought, wow, what can I do to get more? And all of a sudden, more came. So it was kind of a little bit of a surprise to me. So, oh, that's not going to work. I've been trying to make a sort of a Christmas jazz CD for family and friends for about 3 years. And somehow the mood struck me the other day, and I actually got a couple things done. And it's like, wow, it's March, man. I'm doing Christmas music. Oh, I'm gonna get banned from YouTube if I. You're stuck on 71. Oh, you're stuck on 71 subscribers. Okay, yeah. I don't know what else I don't know how people get more. When I look at somebody like Tone King or somebody, I don't know, he's got over 100,000 now, and I think, wow, that's really something. So, but he's been doing it a long time too. He was actually he's the only reason I'm here. I had no idea YouTube had memberships or that you could subscribe. And I just happened to come across one of his videos and said, and if you'd like, you can subscribe below. And I thought, what? Subscribe? And so I did. So he was on YouTube. So it's all his fault. Have you ever gotten a notice that you're a copyright notice? I've yet to get one, but I keep thinking I will because I'm always on the edge of. Yeah, I hear about other people, and I've done a few things like that. A little bit of, Girl from Ipanema or something, and I keep thinking, oh, that's it. I'm going to get one, but I never do. Yeah, I've wanted one of these for. Well, they first came out with them as their core model, and then they made one as an S2, and I almost got one as an S2, but I didn't really. I'm pretty cheap. The S2s at the time were like 13 or 14. I think they're 15 or 16 now. I thought, man, if they ever make that in an SE, I'm going to grab one. So I grabbed one today. I actually have one already as a custom, but no trim on it. So I wish there was some way I see. Do you see? Do you see my of your screen? I would like to get rid of that. Yeah, I don't think they're. It does have nice tone. I know the upper area is opened up, but I don't think it's chambered down below at all. It's probably. I mean, obviously, it's routed where the controls are, so there's some routing there, but I don't think it's completely routed. That sounds pretty solid up there. What other sounds do I have here? You can go in and change the amps and the effect. Well, I kind of know how to do it, but it takes quite a bit. You got to go into menus and all that kind of stuff. I get tired of that. I have to plead ignorance. Blast your ears here for a minute. So that's just a 15-second loop. It goes for hours. So, it doesn't go for hours, it goes forever. And so you can just keep those going. And boy, do they have, like in metal, I don't know if I'm going to find it here. The menu is long. Lots of rock, heavy rock, R&B, soul, blues, acoustic, piano pop, mellow chords, spacey guitar, acoustic ballad, bossa nova, jazz, slow ballad, Latin jazz, country, surf, like 2 surf songs, 3. And some of them are for bass players where they don't, they're kind of pretty well figured out, except they're lacking a bass track. So, well, I went right by the metal. Melodic metal too. When I hear metal, I don't think melodic. Those are contradictory terms, but we'll see what that's like. That's melodic metal too. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Well, you would like this. I mean, you can make your own backing tracks if you have. I do that. I use a program called Band in a Box that has real instruments that you can arrange and do stuff with. And so this has. I don't think it has. I don't know if they actually label it gospel or not, but it's soul, and it's pretty close to. Excuse me. I think I had my. Something like this, you know. They got a lot of that sort of stuff in there too. So it's kind of fun to play along with. It actually assigns, as you can hear, that's what the guitar for that particular song sounds. So it assigns you a guitar with effects, and sometimes they just nail it really good. And then sometimes they, like on a jazzy bossa nova, I got this guitar with heavy overdrive. I don't know what they were. It didn't fit anyway. So it's kind of got a chorus in it for the soul ballad. And if you go to like funky rock and enter that, it'll assign a different amp with different effects, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah. So yeah, because I make my own backing tracks too let's see if I can see if I have them here. I don't do anything fancy. For that one, I need a different guitar. Let me do that. Nope, still not there. Yeah, it has a whole page of metal stuff. It's not always easy to find it, but yeah. So this is a backing track I made of like some. I'm not going to call it summertime because the YouTube police will bust me, but it's very much like it's pretty much it. Anyway, you get the idea. So you can assign in Band in the Box, the software, you can assign all those instruments to be whatever you want them to be. That piano I could turn into they have Hammond B3 tracks in there and all sorts of stuff. So that's it's really fun to. Well, I think it helped me kind of think about how people arrange tunes, even if they're not my tune, it's somebody else's tune, but kind of just the timing and arranging. And I did one the other night. I tried to put horns in. I don't think it worked. Let's see. I don't think I actually have that. Because I know nothing about horns. Man, alive. I don't know if that's it or not. Yeah, that is. Now I didn't create all the horn tracks, but I just said add horns, and it comes up and assigns what it thinks is best. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know where to begin arranging. I've done some violins and background for music, um, and they're not so hard. You can always just have violins playing unison in it. If it's down in the mix a little ways in the background, it's not too bad. And you can add it. You can go in and add in some harmony ones too. But yeah, horns. Wow, I wouldn't know where to begin. So how's your weekend going? Are you doing anything fun this weekend, or not going to the coronavirus festival downtown or anything like that? Yeah, and I'm real, real nasally, and I'm real leery. Well, I guess I did some French horns in the background, but I didn't on one thing a long time ago. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't too good. But when I get into trumpets, those things can be so sharp. And being a mall rat. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of reducing the amount of time I go out. I don't think I'm paranoid. I just retired a few months ago, like 4 months ago, from the county health department, and I sat on a lot of committees that looked at health issues, physical health. I worked in mental health mostly, but looked at other health issues as well. And I thought, man, I think I may be retired just in the nick of time with this virus going on. So, although when I look at the actual data on the virus, what they know about, it didn't. It looks very similar to many other viruses, actually. So, not as bad as some and worse than others. So, anyway, you get me talking about the virus now. Get myself talking about it. So. Are you close where you're at? Are you close to big city, where there's lots of guitar shops and good stuff? Or I'm out of town. I gotta drive ways to get anywhere. Oh wow. Okay. Probably a lot of, I don't know if you have live music or not. Our live music scene, Oregon was always. I'm up in Oregon, and Seattle's always had a good scene. Portland's always had a good scene, but I'm down around Salem, just out. I'm actually kind of southeast, so to get to the Guitar Center, I got to go about 25 miles probably up to Salem Kaiser, and then or to the Eugene one 45 miles. So I'm a little ways away. But the live music scene around, we call it the Willamette Valley from Portland to Eugene, just a big valley, and that's where almost all Oregonians live in that valley, like at least 2/3 of us. So, yeah, halfway mark. Wow. Yeah, we just don't have any live music. We don't have jams around here anymore. So, but even go to a jam, I got to go about 15 miles to Corvallis or 10 miles down to Albany, something like that. 10 miles up to Salem. So there's not much in the way of jams. Even Salem's pretty good, a couple 100,000, and still nothing much going on there. So, although we have concerts in the park in the summer, and they bring in some really big names down in Albany, little town south. That's where I worked till I retired. But yeah, they bring in some of it's country, some of it's rock. Had Foghat here. Brought in some band nobody had ever heard of. When they said the Dixie Chicks are coming in, so everybody said, "Who's the Dixie Chicks?" By the time they got here, they had their first big hit, and they were the biggest. I didn't go see them. Not my cup of tea, but they were, it was like the biggest concert they had. So they're really good about signing people up that you never heard of, and by the time they get here, they're famous or shortly afterwards. So, and it's free. So, who have I seen down at the park? Leo Kottke, Richie Havens, Little Feat, 2 or 3 times. They're great. Just all sorts of, pretty good size, pretty big name bands. And they do that for like 6 or 7 weeks in summer. And then on Thursday nights they do it, but it's a more local entertainment from Portland to Eugene, kind of maybe Seattle. Yeah, I didn't catch the Dixie Chicks. That's okay. Trying to think, gosh, I'm drawing a blank now, but they've just had so many big names there in the park. Some of them are old names from the 60s, like that were popular in the 60s, like the Young Bloods and the Lovin' Spoonful and whoever's left of the originals, but they're all really good, so it's fun to do that. So, and then up in the town, just Salem, Kaiser, north of me, they do free parks of free gigs of local entertainment in the parks. So, and that's always good to see who's thrown a blues band together this year. Usually is what it is, but yeah, and Charlotte probably has some. I don't know how big Charlotte is. It's like Portland size, I think. They probably get some good stuff in. Portland's not. I don't know what that would be for me. That would be about 70 miles north of me, and they got some good stuff that comes in there, and it's a little bit of a mess to drive into Portland because even when you get to wherever little concert venue you're going, there's some big concert venues too. But yeah, I know it's just hard to find parking and stuff like that. So I just pay for parking, so it's $10 for unlimited parking. So yeah, rock and metal ones in Charlotte. Yeah. Well, I'm eager enough. I would right now. It's been a cold, cloudy winter here, and we haven't had that much rain actually. But it just feels like I've got some cabin fever. Need to get out and hear some entertainment or something. So get out and catch a movie. Once in a while, we go out and grab a movie or something. But well, it's getting on to 2:00, and I said I would keep a light on just to see if anybody shows up. I'm thinking about doing a video on like Comfortably Numb. I didn't get the chord work down right. I know that. The timing's off. And it sounds. Charlotte's 900,000. Wow. I had no idea. Wow. So Portland is half that. I think it's like 450. Right around Portland, it's like 2 million. But so I think I'm going to scoot out the door here. You have a good day. What is it? It's Sunday. Okay, it's 2:00, and my my clock just changed to 3:00. So we're on daylight savings time, and spring is near. So, Edwin, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, I think I might try to do this once a week or something. And it's a weird hour, but I'm usually almost always up on the weekends. next week it would just be 1 to 2 instead of 1 to, now it's 3. So, okay, well, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to try to write in a test. I have a new computer. It's my first Windows 10 experience. And it's a laptop, so it has a little bitty screen. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye. And that will be the end of this broadcast. Let's see if I can shut her down now. What do? Do that.